할리님? 할린? 할인? Long time no see. I don't think I've seen you in the chat in a really long time. Whoops. Sorry about that. Long time no see, right? Am I right? You haven't been on stream in a while. Yeah, that's right. So how have you been? Passion님, I believe that everyone learns on their own. Everyone. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I believe that everyone learns on their own. Everyone. I hope you understand what I'm saying right now. Sure, you can get help. Sometimes you can get help. Especially nowadays, right? Especially nowadays because AI chatbots are free. You can use AI chatbots. But I believe that everyone learns on their own. Everyone learns on their own. So good. 평소에 집에서 혼잣말로 영어 하거나 외국인 friends하고 얘기하는 때가 많아졌는데 이젠 좀 더 자유롭게 프리토킹 가능해진 것 같아요. That's great. And this is how you learn. You learn by using it. You learn by using it. You don't learn by studying it. So what kind of how did you meet these friends? How did you meet these friends? Hey Andy님, what's up? How's it going? Did my camera just turn off? I think my camera just turned off. But that's weird because everything is still working. You failed the test? Okay. Do you know why? Wait, what kind of test was it? What kind of test was it? Do you know why you failed the test? 인스타로 많이 만난 것 같아. 외국인 사람들이 자주 DM 하거든요. Okay, that's great. Yeah. Study English versus learn English 차이를 알겠네요. Sure, of course. And so I think there are two types of people. There are people who study English and then there are people who learn English. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, what went wrong? What went wrong? 오픽 12번째 시험을 준비하면서 요즘 빨무새 보고 공부하고 있어요. 작년에 저희 회사 북라이브 오셨을 때 놓쳐서 두고두고 후회하고 있는데 이번에는 꼭 기회를 잡아보겠습니다. 근데 진짜 AL은 곧 죽어도 안 나오네요. Usually most tests require a certain kind of answer, right? Most tests require a certain... So you just have to find the pattern and practice it. I think that's how most tests are. Whoops. Game Saturday? Maybe not. 1과목 55 points, 2과목 spreadsheet 40 points has a total 95. Okay. So that's your result? Average 60점 만점? I'm not sure what you mean. 점에 47.5점으로 탈락. I see. Okay. So you need an average of 60, but you only got 47.5. You were short by 13 points. You were short by 13 points? Well, maybe 13.5. Well, no, 12.5 to be exact. 12.5. 특정 패턴이요? 그거는 뭐 그 오픽 강사분들이 알려줄 수 있겠죠. 아니면 오픽을 많이 본 사람들이 안다거나. I don't know what it is. I've never taken the OPIC test, so. Hello, Chartis님. What's up? How's it going? What's up, Johnny? So next Sunday you're gonna try again? Okay. Alright. Sounds good. Do you really need that license? Hello, Jesse. What's up? How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Good evening. Do I have a cold? I don't feel like I have a cold. I don't feel like I'm sick. I don't feel like I have a cold, but I do have a stuffy nose. I don't feel like I'm sick. I don't feel like I have a cold, but I do have a stuffy nose. I think I have some sort of allergic problem. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. To get a job, I see. Are you in a smart farm? A smart farm? What is a smart farm? 오늘 가정법 공부해서 알 듯 말 듯 재밌어요. If you're having fun, then you are so lucky because most people absolutely hate 가정법. Most people absolutely hate the subjunctive mood. So if you're having fun with it, you are really, really lucky. What do you mean a smart farm? I don't know what you mean by a smart farm. Be short by. Wonder if I can use the italic font. Oh, I can. Okay. But it doesn't really look good with this font. So, how are your weekends? How are you spending your weekend? It's Saturday night, right? Saturday night, okay. Did you have fun today? Did you guys have fun? I had a pretty normal day. I had a pretty normal day. Got my book? Good. Thank you for buying my book. Appreciate it. I've been practicing with that book almost every day. Awesome. If I remember correctly, you said you've been preparing the second book for Thaler, right? Yes. I am very deep in it right now. Spending a little time every day working on the second book. Did I say this? I'm pretty sure once, I'm still waiting for a feedback. From my publisher. And once I get the feedback, I will probably spend much more time on the book. Yeah, but at the moment, I'm still waiting for the feedback from my publisher. A smart farm is a high-tech way of farming that uses advanced technology like AI and LOT to grow crops more efficiently. I see. Interesting. Okay. So, no, I am not in a smart farm. Why do you ask if I... Oh, is it because of my background? Does it look like I'm in a smart farm? Yeah, it kind of does look like I'm in a smart farm, doesn't it? But no, I'm not in a smart farm. Hey, it's my pleasure. It's nice to have someone who's looking forward to these. You're talking about the live streams, right? Working typo? Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've been working on it a little every day. 매일 조금씩 작업을 이어서 하고 있어. IELTS 시험에서 스피킹 5.5 받았는데 시험 보기 전에 살 걸 그랬어요. Well, you know, I don't know, because, well, I don't really know a lot about those tests. But maybe you're right. Maybe those speaking tests have gotten a lot better because, yeah, I'm sure they've gotten a lot better. So if you can improve your overall proficiency level, if you can improve your English in general, then yes, you can probably do a better job on those tests. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, 600K subscribers. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone's viewership. I appreciate your guys' viewership. Good evening, Choyne. What's up? How's it going? What's the point of getting an OPIC or IELTS score in this AI era? Well, if you have above a certain score on a speaking test, then it shows that you can use English on a certain level, right? You can use English at least a little bit, and maybe the job requires English. So, because nobody really wants to, when someone is doing business, nobody wants to talk to an AI, right? People still want to talk to people. Don't you think so, YG? YG, think about this. If you are hiring a programmer, would you want to hire someone who actually has programming skills, or someone who can vibe code? I mean, wouldn't you want someone who has actual programming skills? I think I need to talk to someone, not test or something. Well, we still need people to do the work, right? Because as you all know, chatbots are only good at saying things that sound good, right? Generating text that looks and sounds good. They don't think. These chatbots don't think, right? You know that. But all of the AI companies are racing for that intelligence, AI intelligence. Everybody's racing for it. They're not there yet. They don't have that technology yet, but I guess it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, right? 시간 문제다. Just imagining talking to AI for business or anything, it's just a bit off-putting. Yeah, right. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so old school. But when I want to talk to my bank or my credit card company for any reason, I really hate that nowadays. I really hate that you have to talk to an AI voice, and you can't immediately talk to a person. You have to push all these buttons. You have to listen to. Basically, you have to talk to a robot, and I really hate that. What does vibe code mean? So vibe code basically means you tell. You talk to a chatbot and you tell the chatbot what you want, and then the chatbot does all the coding. That's vibe coding. So you explain what you want, For example, if you want to make a smartphone app, but you have no coding skills, it's okay because nowadays you can use a chatbot. Tell the chatbot, look, I want this. I want the app to look like this, and I want the app to do this. Make it, and it'll start coding for you. So, that's vibe coding. They always transfer my calls, making me talk to AI. I hate it. Yeah. So isn't that it's ironic because the advancement of technology is supposed to make things better, right? The advancement of technology, and for a long time it did. For a long time, the advancement of technology made life better, more convenient and better. But it changed. Nowadays, the advancement of technology is making companies richer. It's not making life better. It's just making billionaires richer. It's making companies it's just making more money for companies. That's about it. Life isn't getting much better. Don't you think? I'm really curious, when did that change? I think I'm going to ask. I think it would be fun to ask AI the same question. So let's do that right now. There was a time when technology would make the lives of people better. It used to make certain things more convenient for people. But somewhere down the line, it changed. Technology doesn't seem to be making life better anymore, if not worse. It seems like technology nowadays is just making companies more money. Does everybody understand this? Maybe you can't see it. There was a time, 이럴 때가 있었다, when technology would make the lives of people better. 기술력이 사람들의 삶을 더 나아지게 해줬던 때가 있었다. It used to make certain things, 특정한 것들을 더 편리하게, more convenient for people, 사람들 위해서 더 편리하게 해줬다. But somewhere down the line, 근데 언젠가 이 시간의 선상 어디인가에서 그게 바뀌었다. It changed. Technology doesn't seem to be making life better anymore. 기술력은 더 이상 사람들의 삶을 나아지게 하는 것 같지 않다. If not worse. 어쩌면 심지어 더 안 좋게 해주고 있는 것 같다. It seems like technology nowadays, 요즘 기술은 is just making companies more money. 회사들에게 더 많은 돈을 벌게 해주는 것 같다. If you were to guess the tipping point, let's say this tipping point, when was it? Okay, it's a sentiment that resonates with a lot of people right now. 이게 무슨 말인지 아세요? It's a sentiment that resonates with a lot of people right now. What does that mean? What does that mean? It's a sentiment that resonates with a lot of people right now. 여러 사람들이 공감하는 감정이다. Yes, okay. We went from bicycle for the mine era. 그래서 언제라는 거야? I'd suggest it wasn't a single day, but a specific window between. Okay, so Gemini says it happened between 2010 and 2014. What do you guys think? You're worried my AI might answer. Shut up. 혹시 영어 스피킹을 한 단계 업그레이드 시키고 싶을 때 내가 제대로 하고 있는 건지 모르겠을 때 혹은 어색한 부분이 있는 건지 궁금할 때는 어떻게 하면 좋을까요? 도경님, 만약에 한국어를 배우는 외국인이 똑같은 조언을 구한다면 뭐라고 하시겠어요? What would you say? I'm really asking. 정말 묻는 거예요. 궁금해서. What would you say? So, if a foreigner learning Korean asked you the same question, what would you say? What advice would you give? 이성 친구를 만나서 틀린 걸 교정해 달라고 해라. Okay. So, 도경님, do you think you can do that? Are you willing to do that? 쌤, 책을 소리내서 읽다 보니 발음이 많이 꼬여요. 반복해서 많이 듣고 따라하려고요. Okay? 스피킹을 한 단계 업그레이드 한다는 게 뭐죠? No? You're not gonna do that? Why? Why not? 그걸 추천하겠다면서요. Why don't you want to do that? I wish I could do that. Why am I worried now? What? 반복해서 많이 듣고 따라하려고요. Okay. I mean, that's a good idea. 그쵸. 많이 듣고 따라하는 거. 그게 제일 좋죠. 소리 내서 읽는 것보다는. 언어 연습의 가장 기본은 그건 것 같아요. 소리를 듣고 나도 소리를 내서 말하는 거. 물론 의미를 이해하고 의미를 생각하면서. 사실 그것만 많이 하면 돼요. Like, nothing else matters. 그거 말고 별로 크게 중요한 건 없어요. 그게 제일 중요한 거예요. 많이 소리를 듣고 나도 많이 소리를 내서 내고, 물론 읽고 읽는 것도 중요하죠. 그리고 쓰기도 중요하고. Oh, because you're married? Wait. 이성 친구 doesn't mean a lover. right? It just means 이성 친구, right? So a friend of the opposite gender. Well, how could that be bad? Why is that bad? Right? It seems like you've moved into the spaceship. Yes, I have. But believe it, I did. No. It's okay. It's all right. Well, now you know. Have you thought about... I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine that you met a foreigner, okay? And you started going out, okay? It became a romantic thing, okay? So you are in a relationship. You're the girlfriend, he's the boyfriend, or the other way around. You're the boyfriend, she's the girlfriend. And you've been going out for several months, and let's say that you found out that the main reason they started dating you was because they wanted to learn Korean. How would you feel? Is that okay? That's okay? Is that all right? No, I'm really asking. Like, how would you feel? You would feel terrible? So sad? Really? Wow. Oh, what does that mean? Wow. Not good at all? Let's say you confronted them with that fact. 이게 무슨 말이지? 한국어로? Let's say you decided to confront them after finding out, okay? After you found out that the main reason the person is dating you is because they want to learn Korean. And you decided to confront them. You decided to confront them on that topic. And the person says, well, okay, honestly, yes. At first, that was the reason, but now I love you. Then it's okay? It's okay then? Well, yeah, honestly, that was what I was thinking in the beginning, but now I love you. I love your Korean. I mean, I love you. I mean, if it had started with that reason, but if it had become love, that's no problem. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. It's the matter of trust. Interesting. Thick face. What? That's perfect ending? Really? Any other ideas? So I want to go back to the question. If a foreigner who is learning Korean came to you and asked you the same thing. They can speak Korean on a basic level or maybe an intermediate level, but they want to take it a little higher. They want to improve their Korean just a little bit more. What would you suggest? What do you recommend? Use ChatGPT. 사람이 먼저 좋아지고 그 다음에 상대방 언어가 궁금해져서 더 공부하게 되던데. Okay, so I think this is beyond what I can comprehend. This is beyond this is so philosophical. This is beyond what my monkey brain can comprehend. 공통 관심사를 가진 한국 사람을 찾아서 많이 만나고 많은 대화를 하라고 조언할 듯. That sounds like a solid advice. That sounds like really good advice, YG. That sounds like really good advice. And I would probably give that same advice, yes. I would give that exact same advice. But not only, and when you say 많이 만나고, that's not only face-to-face in real life, that's also online as well. So I would tell them just, try to meet up with people, like-minded people, and communicate with them as much as you can, and also do that online. And also consume a lot of content in that language as well. Actually, one of my foreign friend, she's a girl, had a Korean boyfriend, okay? He was preparing for studying abroad. I had a feeling that the guy's reason was for language learning for some reason, okay? Then they broke up after a couple of years relationship, okay? Maybe he got what he needed. He got what he needed. He got it. Is it language exchange relationship? I think that's good for you. LER? Call it lure. So, you're having this kind of it's moody, it's very atmospheric. Maybe there are candles and you're having some wine and you ask them, so what do you look for? What do you look for in a relationship? What do you look for in a relationship? And you say, LER. LER, what's that? It's language exchange relationship. 그냥 언어만 습득하려고 외국인한테 들이대는 거야. 들이대. That's so funny. 외국인 상대에게 상처를 줄 수도 있다. You were there before? What? So, somebody used you, YG, for your Korean? Oh my gosh! You got romance scammed. YG got romance scammed. I'm gonna write that right here. YG got romance scammed. YG got romance scammed. Not for money, but for his Korean. My gosh. Oh man, I'm really sorry that happened, man, but hey, it is what it is, right? Shit happens. Shit happens. You win some, you lose some. 외국인을 만나면 제가 대답을 떠올리는 동안 할 말 다 하고 가버리더라고요. Well, they're not a good friend then. They're not really a good friend. Let? Is it a real thing? Lure? I don't know. Maybe it is. We don't have a name for it, but maybe it is. Like how you raise your eyebrows. What? Oh. He's excited. Well, you know. Hey, it happens, right? It can happen. It can happen to the best of us. Weren't I romance scammed? I heard your wife was a student. Well, I wasn't romance scammed. No. I guess it would have been a romance scam if she spent a few years with me, learned a lot of English, and left me. Then I might have. But we're still together. We're happily married. There's no such thing as romance scam between us. Wait, seriously, YG? Do you actually... I'm kind of curious now. Do you actually think of yourself as a victim to a romance scam? Sure. Yeah, of course. But, you know, like, in all seriousness, I'm kind of serious now. Some guys wanted me to share my KakaoTalk account at a language exchange platform. If I don't share it, they don't want to talk to me. Now that I think of it, it must have been a romance scam. I think there's a lot of romance scam. I think a lot of people fall into romance scams. I think a lot of people. Did you hear about that one French woman who thought that who got romance scammed by Brad Pitt? She wasn't, I mean, it wasn't actually Brad Pitt. It was some guy in Jamaica or Nigeria, or I don't really know. But I don't know, maybe it could have been some American. It turned out to be this black guy who was posing as Brad Pitt. And the French woman thought it was Brad Pitt. And she gave him, like, a lot of money. Not much. I was trying to talk someone online, but they got me... Oh, okay. So you almost got romance scammed. Hey, Greening, what's up? Hello, Wanojonim. How's it going? How are you spending your Saturday evenings? How are you guys? 메로나? 비비빅, 퀸크. Wow, Merona and Pibibig right next to each other. You don't see that very often these days, right? If I ever got romance scammed, I wish he would be Brad Pitt. You mean the fake Brad Pitt? Or the... What? The real Brad Pitt would not have a reason to romance scam anybody, right? You're working out at the gym? Good for you. Wow. On a Saturday night when everybody's out drinking and partying, you're working out at a gym. Good for you. Of course they're using his name only. My family is out for dinner. 갈비. While I'm... You're on bed? Oh, you're bed. Right, that's right. You're sick and you're still in bed. Okay. That's right. And your family's out having 갈비? Huh. Okay. That's... Well, it's better than having 갈비 in their home. So, okay, so that's very thoughtful of them. So, you know, because they could have they could have had kalbi at home, but then that would have been torture for you, so they decided to go out without you. Okay? It's very thoughtful of them. Sure, fake one. I'm conscientious person. Brad Pitt is so beautiful, even as he ages, right? I mean, I don't really know what he looks like now, but even as he ages. I can see PPB was born at the same year as me. We're friends. Really? 1975? You were born in 1975? Okay. I'm the only one who can cook, so they eat out a lot. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that's very thoughtful of them too, you know? Not making you cook when you're sick. So how's your appetite? You still have zero appetite? I wonder what my wife is doing right now. Is she taking a shower or something? Let me see if I can hear something. I don't hear anything. I don't think she's sleeping already. It's not even 9 o'clock. Did I have dinner? I had a very early dinner, I think. Because my wife and I, we ate at a very awkward hour. I think we ate around 5 o'clock. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but yeah, I think we ate around 5 o'clock, because I remember on our way back home, I told her, well, it's not even 6 right now, so around 9 o'clock we're probably gonna start getting hungry again. The movie Benjamin Button, a clock or something. Oh, I think the original title is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. His look was breathtaking. Yeah. Especially as he got younger in that movie, right? If you want to talk to foreigners for almost nothing, okay, you mean nothing, by nothing you mean no cost, right? Just hang out at hostels or guest houses. You can make friends really easily, not just overseas, but even in Korea. Speaking from my own experience. There are a lot of options. There are a lot of options if you want to really talk to foreigners. But the reality is, most people are too scared. 90% of Korean people are too scared, and they're always looking for another way. And so, I think that's the first thing you have to realize. You have to realize that you are probably scared. But at the same time, you have to realize the only way to learn is to actually use English rather than studying it. But I think it's, you know, I find myself taking more of a fatalist attitude as time goes by. I'm still trying, but I find myself thinking in a more fatalist way. But yeah, I think it's almost impossible to change. 순대국밥도 최고. You tried some ponjuk from yesterday? Okay, so how's that? Am I in a spaceship? Yes, I'm in a spaceship. Thank you for noticing. That's so sweet of you. How do they say 청력이 좋다? I hear well? Like literally 청력이 좋다? Yeah, good. Yeah, have good hearing. Yeah. Hear well is fine too. I can hear really well. I have very good hearing. Or you could say I have good ears. He has good ears. But then having good ears can mean something else too. So one of my favorite movie, I got surprised that my father, who is 84 years old, read it by book. He said he borrowed from community library, 주민센터 도서관. One of your favorite movies? What is that? Which movie are you talking about? When I saw 메로나 and 비비빅, that reminded me of Sona. She might know why. Okay. I ate 만두 8개. Okay. Mandarins, nuts, yogurt, but I'm still hungry because I worked hard today. Okay. Well, you should, it's not even 9 o'clock. It's not even 9 o'clock, right? So you should get some fried chicken. Get some fried chicken. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Yeah. That was a really... Oh, that! Oh, the original is actually a book? I thought the original was the movie itself. Okay, so it's originally a book. A novel. Alright. Yeah, of course she does. Okay. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Did the book come first? Yes, the book definitely came first, and by a very long shot. It was written by... Oh, I've heard this name before. I don't know where... Oh, it's the author of The Great Gatsby. The same author of The Great Gatsby wrote that book. Was first published in 1922. Damn. Alright. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. What should I eat for dinner? Actually, I can't eat anything from maybe 2. You mean you haven't eaten since 2 today? You haven't eaten for the last 6 hours? Okay, so what do you guys suggest? Any recommendations? Brad was so fun in Friends, he hated Rachel. Yeah. Yeah. 육태후, I'm drinking soju and drinking Sunday 국밥 right now. Sunday 국밥? Oh, 순대. 순대 국밥. Okay. I thought you were talking about like an ice cream sundae 국밥, and I thought, what the hell is that? Okay, 순대. You're drinking 순대 국밥. Okay. So you put your kids to sleep, yeah? How old are your kids? How old are your kids? 치킨 대안으로 만두 산 건데 만두 야식으로 치킨 시켜 먹으라는 사부님. Well, come on, it's a Saturday night. My sister sent me some dumplings, so I'm gonna have those. Okay. Did your sister make them? I sent an image for you on Discord. Yeah. Sunday. Recommend Subway sandwich delivery. Oh, do you have a Sunday Subway sandwich place near your place? We don't have one. I think we have a Quiznos. I don't know if they're still in business, but I think I'd better eat 순대국밥. 순대국밥. Someday corn? Ice cream, what? 15 months, Prince. 15 months? That's not even a... Wait, that's 1 year and 3 months. Okay. So she's just over 1 year old. My gosh. 15 months old? What can babies do at 15 months old? What can they do? Can they talk? The way how I practice speaking English is listening and then speaking over watching Live Academy. I mean, sure, like anything is good. The best is probably to just watch like vlogs and podcasts and interviews, things like that, where they talk about topics that you are interested in. I think that's really, really important. Mentioning dumplings at this time is illegal, perhaps. They can walk? They can be cute? Okay, that makes sense. And they can also drive you crazy, right? They can drive the parents absolutely insane, can't they? They just speak 엄마, 아빠, and they can usually walk. Oh, really? At 15 months old? No, they can't walk at 15. They can? At 15 months old. Say some simple words like mom and dad and point with their index finger. Okay. Yeah. And they can make a mess in the house, right? They can walk? Wow, okay. That's a lot sooner than I thought. I thought babies started walking around like 2 years old or something. Okay. So by the time they are around 15, I see. So they can walk by the time they're around a year old. They want to run, so they fall down. Okay. Maybe they can start walking. By the time, whoops, they are around. So they're around. By the time they're around 1 year old, they can start walking. They always do 삿대질 to everything, but I feel happy when they do it to you. Yeah. I guess they're asking, like when they're pointing their finger at something or someone, they're asking what is that or who is that, right? Although they can't express themselves, they make sounds, right? They do that, right? So they're probably asking, who is that? Or what is that? And then maybe you tell them, oh, that's your neighbor. And then they say, why? Why is that my neighbor? Technically, a 15-month-old baby can be 3 years... What? No. The reason they use months, even though they're more than a year old, is specifically to avoid that confusion, isn't it? I thought that was the reason they say things like 23 months old or 20 months old instead of saying a year and 8 months. Instead of saying that was because they want to avoid that confusion. Am I wrong about this? If they're 15 months old, then there's no question about it. They're 15 months old, right? My 10-year-old Italian Greyhound can sing? Oh, you mean he howls? My dog never howls. I tried to get them to howl a few times, but they just... I can over 말고 다른 단어 쓸 수 있을까요? what over가 무슨 의미로 쓰신 거예요? over? 뭐 하면서라고 하신 거예요? 하면서? 하면서라는 뜻인가? overwatching? 하면서? 그러면 over가 아니라 while watching. while watching something. 무엇을 보면서. while watching. I'm coming April to States to see my niece. She is in her mommy's tummy now. Oh, okay. she isn't born yet. Okay. Don't know how to say 아직 뱃속에 있어요. Yeah, she's, your sister is still pregnant with her. That's what I would say. She isn't born yet. But they were born in October, December. They say 4살? When we ask them, how old are you? What's 4살? She isn't born yet. Disney 노래 나오면 따라. What? Your dog sings along to Disney songs? Does it actually sound like the songs? I mean, they just howl, right? They don't actually... they can't actually match the melody, can they? That would be crazy. Couldn't go swimming this week. Not being able to exercise, the worst part of being sick. Yeah, I can imagine what that would be like. What's this? Pointing at your face. 4살 means I'm 3 years old? What? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. If they were born in October, like if they were born between October and December, I don't get it. Why does that make them 3 years old? That makes no sense to me. Cesar pronounced Dedar? Oh, okay. You know, I suddenly imagined myself if I had a kid and my kid said Dedar instead of Cesar, would it be unreasonable for me to correct their pronunciation? Would it be unreasonable? Sam, you really don't see any babies around you. Nope. I don't know any babies. There's a famous video on YouTube about a girl who's calling 911 to ask them to come to her place because her mom passed out. She was like, and my younger brother is in my mom's tummy. Oh. Okay. Well, you know, that's like child talk. That's child talk. And you're not a child, so... Okay, see, that's what I thought. So they don't actually saying they howl, But only when a Disney song comes up, right? That's so weird. I wonder why. Unreasonable, really? Not necessary, you think? If your tongue got shorter than now, you would pronounce it des할? I think it would have to be very, very short. I have dinner gathering with my friends tomorrow night. We're going to have 방어회. Okay. Sounds good. I don't know what 방어 is, but sounds good. Now, why would that be unreasonable? Why would it be unreasonable? Is it true that all babies can't pronounce S? Is that true? Really? Interesting. You know, if there was a kid around me, or if it was my kid, I think I might just give it a shot, just to see what happens. I wonder if anybody actually tried. I wonder what would happen if somebody actually tried. I mean, it sounds like it would be something that's possible. So every time they say 4달, I would say 3살. I think I could get them to do it. I think I could get them to do it. Yeah. I mean, it's unnecessarily, sure, I get it. It's unnecessarily, but just out of curiosity. Just curious if it would work. I think it's too far. Let's look forward if we can make changes. Oh, you're talking to Mongini? Okay. My son once said to me when he was like 2, 무 주세요? 무? I understood he really wanted some radish at first, but he actually wanted to say 물. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So they have a hard time with the R, huh? Or the rir? 물? I understood he really wanted. I thought he really wanted. I understood라고 하면은 I understood라고 하면 그렇게 이해했다라는 말이 아니에요. 그가 무엇을 원한다는 것은 이해했다. 이런 말이 돼요. 나는 이렇게 이해했다가 아니라 그거를 실제로 그렇다라는 것을 이해했다라는 얘기예요. 오케이? 그래서 이럴 때는 I thought라고 그냥 하는 게 맞아요. I thought he wanted. Yes, you could say assumed, but just thought is simpler. It's better. Thought he wanted. They don't have intention to pronounce 대살. Maybe they believe it in themselves that they pronounce 해살. My sink has been clogging a few times today, so I think there might be an issue and I need to figure out another solution, huh? Uh-oh, okay. I wonder what the problem is. Have you tried 간장게장? Sure, of course. I don't think it's... I mean, why wouldn't I have tried? Of course. My mom still teases me about saying 달봉틀, which was 재봉틀. Oh, okay. She still teases you about it? That's weird. Anyway, what I really want to say is in Korea, 15-month-old baby can be 3-year-old baby. Okay, so this is something I still don't understand it. I still don't understand this. And it's really frustrating that it has to be so complicated, right? 미국에서 reckon 많이 쓰냐고요? 미국에서도? 뭐 다른 데는 모르겠는데 일단 미국에서는 많이 써요. Yeah, I reckon. 근데 reckon이 I think 그쵸? 비슷하죠? Not exactly the same, but similar. Yes, and it's very commonly used. Not by Gen Zs. It's probably 약간 그 좀 네, 연령대가 좀 있는 사람들로부터 듣기가 아마 더 common 할 거예요. Especially in probably the southern part of the US. Your son is 47-month-old baby, but he identified himself as 5-year-old boy. Okay, 47-month-old, 5-year-old. Is the calculation correct? They use it a lot in British English? Okay. I wonder if it's originally British English. It was like that before 윤석열 나이, but now we count our age like US. What is 윤석열 나이? I don't know what this is about. What is 윤석열 나이? I've never heard of this. You guys heard of 윤석열 나이? Let me know if you guys experience any buffering, because I started downloading something. 윤석열 나이 is American age system, I guess, not Korean style. Oh, really? 만 나이로 세는 걸로 그 사람이 바꿔서 윤석열 나이라고 해요. Okay. 만으로 나이 세잖아요. 그걸 윤석열 나이로 몇 살이야? 만으로 몇 살? It's funny that they put the name of the person who brought in that system. It's okay. 내 만 나이로 전부 통일되어서 만 나이. Okay. 한국 나이는 태어날 때 0살이라. Yeah. Okay. International age. All right. So, according to Yoon Seok-yeol 나이, a 15-month-year-old baby is a 15-month-year-old baby, not a 3-year-old baby, right? Please tell me that's true. Buffering started? Yeah, now it's lagging. I'm not surprised because I'm downloading something. In Korea, we think get one age in uterus, so when we give birth to child, they are a 1-year-old human being. Oh, that was the original Korean system. Okay. Wow. That's really confusing, right? I wonder who thought of that. I don't even want to mention his name, so I don't use it. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, it sounds like he did one good thing at least, right? He brought in the international age, and got rid of that weird Korean aging system. Do you guys actually use 만나이? Curious. Right now I'm even kind of confused what 만나이 is. Do you like HWE? I don't even know what HWE is, Andy. What is HWE? I'm experiencing constant, but yes, because I'm downloading something. Precisely 15-month-year-old is 1-year-old. Laugh out loud. Well, precisely speaking, that's 1 year and 3 months, right? Oh, HWE is where? Jesus, come on, man. Come on. You could say sashimi. You're gonna say this is supposed to be where? Oh my gosh, man. Sure, yeah. I like sashimi. Sure. People around me don't seem to be used to international age yet. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. But you do realize just how confusing it is to actually regard the time the baby spends with in utero. Like, so the 9 month of pregnancy is actually, you're actually including that in the baby's age. That's really confusing. And so by the time the baby is born, the baby is 1. That's really confusing, isn't it? Internationally understate my age all the time. Sashimi is better. What? Al gets what? Sunday Group. I thought it was a website or something. Yeah, right. This is the old Korean system. Officially adopts the international standard, age 0 at birth, plus 1 on birthday for government healthcare legal documents. Yeah, that makes sense, right? Reduce confusion, streamline administration, and align with global norms. Sure. Google Gemini. Okay. Sounds good. I am totally on board with that. Right. My son was born in December, so he turned 2 years old just 1 month later. So you're saying when we used to have the old system, right? Oh my gosh! Yeah, that is so confusing. You're right. So based on the older system, if your child is born in December, so right when he's born, right when he or she is born, he or she is 1, and then just a month later they turn 2? That is so weird, man. Wait. What? See, that doesn't make sense. That system, along with birthdays, it's like, then we shouldn't have birthdays. Everyone's birthday should be January then. It's so confusing to have birthdays and have that system at the same time. Makes no sense. If you were going to have that system, then you should get rid of birthdays. That's why we tend to be more specific about age-wise when babies are literally young. We use the word 친구 as people with the same age. So when we say we are not friends, actually because of the age gap, I heard foreigners get really hurt. I don't think they get really hurt. They just get confused. Yeah, I guess some of them might get hurt. But I don't think I would ever get hurt just because someone told me that we weren't friends. I was 24. Wait, why? Okay. I was 24 in Sweden, and I left 3112, then landed in Korea 3112. Oh, you mean you left on the last day? Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I get it. So I think we all agree that it's very the old Korean system, it was very, very confusing. Who is born in January to February? They used to attend school with the people who were born from the previous year. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that too, which was really, really confusing because then what happens to birthdays? Like, birthdays don't mean anything at that point. You're in the middle of the drunk night? So you're drunk right now? All right, that's cool. That sounds appropriate. You know, it's a Saturday night. Sounds quite appropriate. You're drunk. All right. So, who are you out with? Friends, coworkers? I'm gonna guess boyfriend, maybe, or parents, family. Since we get 1 year older on New Year's Day altogether, or hey, let's not confuse anybody here. That's what it used to be like, right? We are so used to the concept 친구, same age. It was interesting when I first heard there are different ages in the U.S. classroom. Yeah. Birthday was just birthday. But not anymore. Right, okay. Yeah. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that concept still continues today, right? If you are not, if your birthdays don't exist in the same year, we're not considered friends. Like, technically speaking, we're not considered friends. Isn't that ridiculous? It's absolutely ridiculous, right? And even to this day, we have to consider people, like the relationships of people, divide them into like 언니, 오빠, 동생, based on like our age. If there's like at least a year gap between two people, we can't consider them friends. That's absolutely ridiculous. And it's really sad in a way. You know what I mean? It's really, really sad. And I think it eventually leads to a lot of bad things. Always confused when people said, it's your 14th birthday, but it was supposed to be my 13th birthday. Because I don't want to even hear about this anymore. I keep trying to make sense of it. It's like, what the hell does it mean? Never asked why. Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Yeah. Please. I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad we don't have to worry about that anymore. You know, this whole thing came up because someone's baby here watching tonight, someone's baby is 15 months old, but then they said that they are considered, what, 3 years old? All right, so that later part, it's not true anymore, right? Your baby is 15 months old. That's it. No questions asked anymore. Yeah, it's sad in a way, but when we call them who is a different age, we have to call 언니 or 오빠. Yeah, the fact that we have to have some sort of a distance like that, right? We can't be grouped into the same. We're not even considered in the same age group, right? It's ridiculous. Because I really don't understand why friendship or friend is based on age. I have a theory, but it doesn't really matter. It will eventually change someday. Yeah, hopefully. Somewhere down the line. I think it's going to take a... I mean, even if it does change at some point, I think it's going to take a really long time. I don't know if it's for tonight. I did but it turned out I didn't know it was a demo, but it turns out it's a demo. So not sure. Now this is something that I'm very, very willing to try. But I'm pretty sure most of you will find it super boring. Really? Sounds really interesting. Yeah, we went out. It was very, very warm, yes. I think it was slightly cooler than yesterday, but still very warm because the sun was out and it was very, very concerning. Very comfortable for me right now, today, sure, but very concerning for future generations. Like, can you imagine how things would look like or feel like 20 years from now when the children now are, they become our age? Can you imagine what it would be like? It doesn't look like it's going to get better, right? So think of what it's going to be like 30 years from now. 30 years from now. It's already this bad. How's it going to be 30 years from now? In the US show, there are stories of friendship between young boy and old man. It's not that common in Korea. Maybe it's because of the difference between 친구 and friend. Yeah. I think it's in Korea, culturally and traditionally, when we are in the presence of an older person, it's not so much that we can do stuff together, but the first thing that comes to mind is the things that we're not supposed to do, or certain ways that we have to behave, as to pay respect to the age gap, right? There are rules. I think that's the biggest thing when it comes to younger people interacting with older people. There are rules. Rules stand in the way. There are rules between younger and older people, and so yeah, I really hate that. Can't even imagine what things are going to be like in 30 years from now. Yeah. And I know there are people right now thinking, I'm actually secretly glad that I won't be around in 30 years. I would hate to see that. But, I think to some extent we have to admit that it's our fault. It's our fault. We were not very responsible habitants of this planet. We were so busy and so obsessed with spending and consuming that we forgot to take care of the planet. And yeah. We were so busy having fun, we forgot to take care of the planet. And look at the place that we're about to hand off to our next generation. Look what the hell have we done? No. I'm saying that some of you guys watching right now. I'm sure there are a lot of old folks watching right now, or not. I don't know. But if you're in your 50s or 60s, you might be thinking that you won't be around in the next 30 years or so, right? So, and sure, I would love to be around for the next 100 years. But so I'm what am I? I'm 40. Am I 43? I think I'm 42, 43. And there's I wouldn't be surprised if, somebody in the future came to me and said, actually you're not gonna make it past 70. I wouldn't really be that surprised. So. Should I buy this game? Should I buy this game? It costs 27,000 won. I wonder if I should buy it. I heard that a few funeral places started using reusable plates not to make too much trash. Well, that's very thoughtful of them. Well, there's this game that I just found. It's a relatively new game. It came out last month. And it has very, very positive reviews. You know how when a new movie or a new game or a new book comes out, certain critics, you know, they quote some things that some magazines have said or some critics have said about that product. And so I'm just going to read you some of them. So there's this game. I'm not gonna spoil the name or the game itself, but so there I think this is a magazine, VDGMS. Okay, so someone said that this is one of the scariest and most immersive games in years. And another person said, no, wait. That's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, come on. I hope these technological advancements can at least slow it down. That's the silver lining. I think it all depends on what the billionaires want. Eventually it's gonna go the way that all these billionaires want eventually, I think. Eventually you just ordered aguchim. You're gonna eat this with soju. Wow. That sounds so good. I don't drink soju, but that sounds really good. I actually liked like the few times that I tried aguchim, I actually enjoyed it. So when you say the few times I tried something, it means I tried something only a few times, but I enjoyed it. Well, yeah, it depends on how you say it, but yeah. So the few times I tried aguchim, I enjoyed it. Why is this? All right. One of the scariest and most immersive games in years. A damn fine horror game that stands toe-to-toe with other heavy hitters of the genre. %92 positive on Steam reviews. Steam is the platform that carries this game. This is a puzzle experience drenched in tension and terror. Oh, so there's going to be a lot of puzzle solving? Oh, man. I don't like puzzles. An incredibly engaging and highly atmospheric horror experience. Okay. That sounds lovely. An unexpected breath of fresh air. Okay. Who doesn't like that? Deliciously what? Deliciously tactile sci-fi horror? Ooh. Sci-fi horror. A genuinely unnerving, frightening, and otherworldly experience. Ooh, that sounds like something I would so enjoy. An atmospheric masterpiece. Ooh, and this is from IGN Germany. Huh, interesting. His monkfish dish has no monkfish in it. What's... Oh, monkfish is aguchim? Really? Monkfish? That sounds so funny. Monkfish? Really? YG, monkfish is aguchim? Is agi? Agi? Agu? Agi? Monkfish? What is monkfish? Monkfish is a deep-sea fish often called the poor man's lobster because its tail meat has a firm, meaty texture and sweet flavor that is remarkably similar to lobster, but usually at a much lower price. While it is a delicacy on the plate, the fish itself is famously ugly. It's famously ugly. Do you guys know what that means? It's famously ugly? Some call it the sea devil. Yeah. It has a massive flattened head, a gaping mouth filled with needle-sharp teeth, and a tapering body. You saw it from Hookbait Yuza too? Monkfish? 27,001. You know, I might actually buy this game just for the atmospheric experience. I think I could get some good video clips out of it for my background. Oh. Okay. You know, actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's not that ugly. It actually looks pretty cool to me. It's actually kind of cute. Did I take my allergy medicine? No. Not today. You think I should? $27,001. Do you think you can handle the puzzles in the game? If you guys can help me out. $27,001. I could actually get like a family-sized pizza with that, right? A large-sized pizza with that money. So is it a pizza or a game with puzzles? I wonder how it's going to be. So curious. So curious. What? Oh, what the hell? I could have gotten this game along with the other game that we played earlier. You remember that the game that takes place on the oil rig? This game, there's actually this bundled product that offers this game and that game at a lower price than 27,001. I missed that deal. I can't believe I missed that deal. Because I already have the other game. Damn it. Oh, really? Oh, there's a little piece of history. So agi used to be used for like fertilizer, or they used to be just thrown away just because of how ugly they were? Huh. I see. Well, they missed out. Our ancestors missed out. They missed out. Right? Alright, you know what, guys? I think I am going to... What do I do? What do we do? Buy now, think later? Maybe that's my motto. Some people were asking me about my motto. Buy now, think later. 처음으로 wait, am I seeing this? You guys seeing this? 처음으로 원소 읽어봤어요. 처음 몇 장은 단어 찾아가며 해석하려니 문맥도 안 이어지고 무슨 말인지 통 모르겠고, 그런데 읽다 보니 너무 재밌어서 나중에 그냥 감으로 쭉쭉 읽어 내려갔어요. 다 읽고 나서 AI로 해석을 확인하며 마무리했는데 대충 짐작하며 읽는 게 도움이 될까요? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I think enjoying the book, even if you don't understand 100%, enjoying the book from start to finish is much more important than going through every little thing. I think that's so much better. Agu don't have much to eat compared to other fish? I see. So they don't have as much flesh. Is that right? Is that why it's expensive? It's pretty expensive, right? Especially when you go to a restaurant. %20 understand is okay if you are enjoying it. The only thing that justifies and gives meaning to something that you do but you don't understand fully is that you enjoy it. So if you, as long as you enjoy it, then it doesn't matter how much you understand. It doesn't matter. As long as you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, understanding it 100% doesn't even matter. You shouldn't do it if you don't enjoy it. Well, you know, people are different. People are different. 아기 간? Sure. No, I've actually tried. Wait. Oh, you're not talking about 아귀찜? Okay. If you're curious about agu dish, I recommend. You could probably go on YouTube and just look up agu 요리, and you could probably find a whole bunch of different recipes for it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be 흑백 요리사. I mean, 흑백 요리사 is fun in and of itself, but if you're curious about like recipes that you can use with agu, then you could agu, then you can just go on YouTube and just look it up. Cravings for yuksashimi all of a sudden? Yuksashimi. That's like yuke, right? Alright, I think I'm going to end the stream here. And I'm going to take a little break. I might start up a new stream on the main channel and play that game. I might not. I'm not really sure. 대학교 때 원서에 모르는 단어 뜻 다 적어서 교수님한테 엄청 혼났던 기억이 나네요. There's no reason that I can't play it here. It's just that I think it just because we did do that once. We did play a game on this channel once, but I don't know why exactly, but I'd rather have all of the game streams over on the main channel. Okay. Hey Liam, what's up, man? How you doing? Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream here. I might start up a stream on the main channel within a half an hour or so. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go downstairs, see what my wife and my dogs are doing, and maybe I'll see you guys later, okay? Thanks for tuning in today. And I'm gonna go over this here, and if there's anything that I want to go over with you guys, I might do that in some other time. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon.